What's going on, guys, and welcome to part 3 in the 100th episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise series. I've had so many clips and highlights compiled from the first 99 episodes that I couldn't just put it all in one video. And so here is the third and final part of the 100th episode. Please do leave a like on the video. It's taken me a lot of time to make this. I put a lot of effort into it. And so we're going to start things off here in part 3 by taking a look at some of the best defensive highlights and plays from the Vikings franchise series. And so they're back to a 2-point deficit. Flacco fakes the handoff to Rice, and then Antoine Barnes, interception, Minnesota. Dalton out of the I formation will pitch it out right for Davis, and Jenkins forces the fumble. It's picked up by Hussein Abdullah at the 14-yard line. 3rd and 3 now for Josh Freeman over the middle. An interception, Morris Claiborne at the goal line spins. Looks to get a little bit of a return. He's going to be tackled. And now 3rd and 5 from the 28. Manning back to pass all day. And he finds Chad Greenway. It is intercepted. He was looking for Ahmad Bradshaw. And now Bradshaw dives and misses. Eli can't catch him. And Eli, you just threw a touchdown to the wrong team, my friend. It is a tie game now, 28 apiece. Out of the shotgun, trips right for Ryan Katz, and immediately is sacked by Taylor Mays, and in comes Jared Allen. He picks up that football, and guys, we may have just knocked off the Steelers, put a finger in the air. Still down by 4, just a couple of minutes left in the first half. They're attacking Winfield again, and this time he says, "I'm catching this one, Breeze," after a big gain. And now on the 46, 1st and 10 Schaub, and here's Ballard once again, and the ball's out. And there's Kevin Williams picking it up. Foster's going to try to track him down, Kevin Williams, and he's unable to get him. Williams in the end zone for a while because the special teams and defense has just scored 3 touchdowns. And now here's another sack on Schaub, and he's going to leave this game. But now we got 3rd and 6. Locker back to pass. Good protection over the middle, right in the hands of Xavier Adibi. Roy Williams catches a 1st down, so Chicago has a little bit something going. And then play action, Cutler over the middle, picked off. Jamel Fleming, the rookie out of Oklahoma, and I just looked it up. He is a multidisciplinary studies major with a 34-inch vertical leap. It's 6-24. Vikings defense, though, they're playing great. Donald Butler with the interception. So the Bears have a great field position. And Cutler back to pass on 2nd and 6 over the middle. Xavier Adibi, he's a very clutch player. We'll catch up on that in a moment. But 3rd and 9 for Brady, and he will be sacked by Taylor Mays as I bring the safety blitz. So I'll take that. So now the Vikings, 24-7, have a pretty commanding lead right now, and Brady is still getting pressure, and it's the first career sack for Telvin Smith. Arkansas. This is way more pressure than Brady is used to, and it's not getting any easier for him. Jared Allen version here. Brady, 2 tight ends, Hernandez in motion, Woodhead in the backfield, and look at this blitz from Vontez Burfict. Now blitz 2 linebackers, and Burfict came through clean. The scoring range again, 3rd and 7 though for Brady, and look at all the purple jerseys surrounding Tom Brady. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but Brady just got destroyed. And so 4th and 12, now they're going to pass again out of the gun. He's got Woodhead helping protection, and Brady's going to roll to his left, avoid the Vikings coming at him, and throws it across the field. Interception for Tyrell Johnson. Dolphins now with the ball at their own 20-yard line. Campbell looking to pass. He's got time to throw. He rolls to his right and throws across the field. That was a bad decision. Telvin Smith got his 1st sack in the last episode. Well, how about now his 1st interception and his 1st touchdown? Full of yards. So 3rd down and 15 for Campbell. Under pressure and sacked, and this time it's Kevin Williams. Drive for the Dolphins. Campbell play action on 3rd and 3, and now he's getting chased by Jared Allen, and Minnesota is bringing the heat. Start the overtime session with the football. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Campbell to throw and continuing to bring the pressure. Minnesota gets the sack. This time Taylor Mays, and it's another sack. So Minnesota has nothing going for him except for Eric Norwood, the defensive end I put back in his zone, and he ends up getting the interception. It's not going to be quite a touchdown as he's tackled at the 11-yard line. The Vikings will get the ball and go 3 and out, so the Bills have it again. 1st and 10 from the 6. Foles play action, and there's Jared Allen making a sack, and this one's good for 2 points as he's in the end zone, a safety, and the Bears take over now. Cutler out of the shotgun to throw on 3rd down, plenty protection. Cutler going to heave it as far as he can towards the end zone, and there's Keyshawn Terry getting his 1st interception of his career. Minnesota's 1st round draft pick this year. Bringing up 2nd down and 3 now. James Starks in the backfield, play action. Russell Wilson looks left, and it's picked off by Keyshawn Terry. Stepped right in front of the receiver, and Terry has eyes for the end zone off the right sideline. Punts the ball, and Wilson and the Packers now trying to get some points in the Minnesota second team defense. Heaving it deep is Russell Wilson, and it's picked off by D'Angelo Hall. Would eventually punt, and we go back to the Detroit Lions now with the football. Landry Jones once again out of the gun. He's going to pass, and it's picked off. We don't get too many of these in Minnesota, but it's Taylor Mays with his first interception on the season. The Vikings would add a field goal. Lions have the ball again as Jones's pass is picked off by Jamel Fleming, and Fleming is going to take this one all the way for a touchdown as Minnesota gets 2 interceptions in the first half. The Buccaneers take over after a punt. Minnesota did not go for it. Freeman to throw on 2nd and 7. Picked off Leroy Reynolds. The Vikings are still in this. One corner is down in pain. So now, a lot of worries in Minnesota. But they've still got to finish a game. And Cobb throws it deep and he's hit as he throws, but it's picked off by Sharice Wright, who I picked up in free agency. And now the Raiders are back on offense, who have had no trouble scoring on their first 2 possessions. First play of this new possession, and the pass is jumped by Adrian Wilson. He'll break out a 1 tackle, escape another. Now breaking to the outside goes Adrian Wilson, running away from Danny O'Brien and Denarius Moore. And Adrian Wilson has gotten the Vikings their first touchdown of the game for a 1st down. And now 2nd and 6. Ponder will pump fake, try to evade the pressure, and he's taken down by Phil Taylor, the nose tackle. And Kevin Williams is getting up there in years, so I'm going to go and put a bid on Phil Taylor. Saints inside the 10 now. 1st down and goal out of the shotgun. Birch. Ballard comes free. Fumble. It's picked up by Phil Taylor, and Phil Taylor picks it up, and he's going to rumble on the Saints logo into Saints territory, and here goes big Phil Taylor. He is going to score the touchdown, and the Vikings win this game. And so through the first 4 1/4 seasons, it's been a great time here in the Minnesota Vikings franchise series. We're still looking at future stars emerging on this team, and maybe we have a role player on this team that can be here for years to come. We got to look at him one more time, guys. Mark Harrison. Get a contract stay on this team a little bit longer. 3rd and goal for Ponder to the end zone, and Harrison drops the ball. 7 seconds left. They want to take a shot to the end zone. 4 receivers out for Christian Ponder. He's back to pass. Throws it right side looking for Mark Harrison, and they can't come down with it, but pass interference on Aqib Talib. 3rd down and 14 now. Kaepernick wanting to get a touchdown pass. Mark Harrison, and once again, how many times has Mark Harrison dropped big catches like that? They can take a shot at the end zone, 35 yards. It's not too risky, but Kaepernick has to be smart with the football. He heaves it to the end zone. He's got one-on-one coverage. Mark Harrison, and no, he just can't handle the big moment, the big catch in the end zone. Harrison, he didn't lose it in the lights. He just dropped the ball, man. And now it is 3rd down and 17, 1 second on the play clock. Kaepernick gets the snap. He's got to go deep here. He's looking for the one-on-one matchup. He's got Mark Harrison making the catch inside the 5. The clutch catch has finally happened. Mark Harrison has finally done it. After dropping the touchdown, he makes this catch in overtime. And we're not going to mess around here in Minnesota. Look at that smile from Mark Harrison. He is a happy fella. And so, with the inconsistency of Mark Harrison, the development of Jamez Logan, and the retirement of Plaxico Burress, we've been looking for a true #1 receiver in this series for the entire time, and that's what brought me to the biggest trade in the Minnesota Vikings franchise series. He is one of the best at what he does, and he will make an immediate impact and help out this offense in a big way. He is also a native of the state of Minnesota, born in Minneapolis. I have traded for Larry Fitzgerald from the Arizona Cardinals. And so in the future, we will see the impact Larry Fitzgerald brings to this Vikings team. But we're going to close the 100th episode of the Minnesota Vikings franchise series by looking at one player specifically who's had the biggest impact and has been the most valuable player of this entire series, Adrian Peterson. Up 3rd and short, and then hand off Adrian Peterson, and good hole opened up by the offensive line, and then one cut outside, and Adrian Peterson is off to the races, 73 yards. And they obviously take over after a safety punt, and Adrian Peterson up the middle, cuts it left, great block by Nate Potter, and Peterson is off to the races. How many times in this series have we seen this before? 4th and 5, our last chance on this drive. It's very unlikely in this situation, but let's go for it. Ponder end zone. Many people in the way, and it is bounced in the air, and Peterson comes down with it. Under back on offense with a 27. Pitches out for Peterson. Got some good blocks, and Arsenault was all the way deep in there, and he's not even having to block anybody. We blocked so well. We have an extra man, had no job to do, and so easy 73-yard touchdown. That'll be a first down now. We got something going, and handoff. Adrian Peterson breaks a tackle. Nice block on the outside. Here comes the speed. Adrian is loose up the right sideline, and there we go. 51-yard touchdown. And stops him. So now at the 4-yard line, handoff to Adrian Peterson. Good block, Jimmy Kleinsasser. And you can try all you want, Joe Hayden. You are not going to catch Adrian Peterson. To the house he goes, 96 yards. And then the Vikings back on offense. Adrian Peterson on the handoff. And Adrian Peterson is gone for the touchdown. And whereas we're down by 6, AP is going to tie this game up, and the extra point gives us a lead. Back on Cam. And the Vikings will take over now. Handoff Adrian Peterson. Nice block up the middle by Corliss. And Adrian Peterson. Man, what's it going to be like if this guy ever retires in this series? Man, Adrian, he is the man-child. Home run shot for the Vikings, but now handoff to Peterson. He immediately cuts it left, a juke and a spin and broken tackle, and the man-beast is off to the end zone. Unable to do anything with that opportunity, and they give the ball back to Minnesota, and they hand the ball off to Adrian Peterson, and you never know when you're going to see one of these. An 80-yard touchdown can happen at any time. You can never go away from Adrian Peterson. Gets their way to midfield, handoff to Adrian Peterson up the middle, and AP is gone. Nobody's going to catch Adrian Peterson. Territory. Continuing to run the ball now with Adrian Peterson. A cut outside, a good block, and Adrian. What will this episode be without a long Adrian Peterson touchdown run? So there's Julian Miller sacking Ponder. So 2nd and 17, we give the ball to Adrian Peterson, and Mr. One Cut himself. His first long touchdown of the season, and he gets another first down for Minnesota. Giving the ball again up the middle, makes a couple of cuts, a man misses on the dive, and Adrian Peterson 3 times in one game. That's how you start the season, Adrian. 3 touchdowns of over 50 yards. Adrian Peterson is a lot of fun to watch, and I hope you guys enjoyed the 100th episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise series. It was a lot longer than I expected it to be, but I didn't want to cut out all the great plays and highlights and moments. And so thank you guys for being a part of the first 100 episodes of the Minnesota Vikings franchise series. Easily my most popular series on my channel, and is a big reason why I now have 15,000 subscribers. And so I do thank you guys so much for supporting this series and enjoying it as much as you have. I've loved making it. Over 18 hours of Minnesota Vikings franchise on Madden 12 so far, with more to come before Madden 13 drops. And so I'm sorry guys for the delay and all the slow uploading in the past few months. Season 4 especially took forever. I know I said I wanted to get faster, then things were hectic, and then I announced this episode, and I spent a lot of time making episode 100. So thank you guys for your patience. I do want to get back to posting very frequently in this series, but I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do it. I just want to go out, get the gameplay, do the commentaries, and upload them for you guys, because this is a fun series that I've gone incredibly deep into. I want to bring a lot more before Madden 13 comes out. So thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome subscribers, and I'll see you guys in episode 101 when we get Larry Fitzgerald on the field for the first time in purple. So I will see you guys next time.